headlines already this week. We're filling in for Dale Earnhardt Jr. in the Sprint Cup Series. Trying to make different headlines here today.
And the junior motorsports cars are 4th, 5th, and 6th. Right there behind the couple of Gibbs cars and Brad Keselowski.
Yeah, a lot of Chevrolets in the top 12. Unfortunately, however, for them, there are two Toyotas and a Ford ahead of them on the speed chart.
And as Dale mentioned earlier, we talk about the Gibbs Toyotas being 1, 2, 3 so many times this year. When an organization like Junior Motorsports can put those cars right together on the grid, that gives those drivers confidence too, to know that they're all getting the same stuff and they're all can maximize and share with each other where they need to be.
Another Joe Gibbs Racing Toyota on the track now, Daniel Suarez.
He almost got up there and made it 1, 2, 3, but just missed out.
Just missed it.
4th fastest. But a nice pickup, and that's his fastest lap of the 3 sessions, too.
We talked about the underdogs. Blake Cook, one of them, on the racetrack now.
He's running a 2nd lap here in this session. That first is 10th quickest right now. I think he must have messed up a little bit because that's not close to what his times have been.
Yeah.
Where do you think he messed up?
Entry to the corner is so hard to, so easy to overdrive. You just see there's not a lot of markings on the walls or things, so it's just easy. And you get amped up. You get, you know, he's made it through these 2 rounds. He wants to go see if he can get it.
Try to get everything he can, right?
Exactly. How many times do we watch golf and you see a guy when he gets in the heat of the tournament, that adrenaline gets pumping and he hits that 9-iron 785 yards and he looks at his caddy like, why did you hand me that?
Yeah.
It's the same way for these guys that aren't used to being in the top 10 or 12. They're amped up to be there. They want to get a little bit more, so they drive a little harder.
Yeah, that analogy's lost on me. I can't drive a golf ball.
I can't either, but I knew Dale knew what I was talking about because he's great.
Brad Keselowski on the track now.
I think Brad's in practice mode right now.
Tracking in the red, well off pole speed. But good enough for top 3 at this particular point in time. And the final round now in the books. And Kyle Busch is your pole winner this afternoon. And a very fast 18 car. Joe Gibbs Racing, again, 1 and 2. Eric Jones qualifying 2nd. And Parker Kligerman has the honors, talking with Rowdy.
Yep, Mike, I'm down here with Kyle Busch, your 53rd pole in the Xfinity Series. You've been the talk of the town in the garage. What makes you so good here today?
Well, good car, first of all. You know, these guys have worked hard on this NOS Energy Drink Camry, and we got a good piece, so I just got to do my job now and not mess it up. But, you know, this place is a real challenging racetrack. It's hard to figure out. It's very flat and not very forgiving at times, and so you definitely have to have a car and have the confidence in the car to be able to run hard here. But, you know, at any moment you can slip. I mean, we saw it last year with Denny and myself, and racing for the lead. It was hard for him to kind of hold it and wrecked us both, and he still came back and won the race. So there is opportunity here to make up time if you can.
And one more thing, when I drove you at Kyle Busch Motorsports, you were so good on these flat racetracks. Phoenix, a little bit like Richmond here. What is it about these flat racetracks that just fits your style?
I think you just have to have the car talking to you really well. You know, the connection between your butt and the tires and the track. I mean, that's the biggest thing that goes on a flat track. I mean, anybody can run on a bank track. You know, you just get sucked into the racetrack and you go around a corner and you can tell whether it's tight or loose. But flat tracks is definitely where you have to be able to tell where the car's slipping and when it's slipping and if it's going to slip, how hard it's going to slip and how much. And being able to drive through some of those things and just have the confidence to do that.
Kyle Busch going for another win in the Xfinity Series, Mike.
Yeah, he's got a lot of them already. 81 on his resume. Folks, don't go away. When we return, we'll hear from more drivers and set the field for this afternoon's race here in New Hampshire.